All right. So my name is Kate with SLM Marketing. Today I'm going to be going over what can SLM do for you. So today we're going to cover getting started with SLM Marketing, what that looks like, as well as how we can help you beyond just your onboarding with your local KW office. Um, do want to let you guys know today's class doesn't always take a full hour. So if we do get done a little early, it will just leave time for any questions you might have or anything I can help you with. But let's go ahead and get started. And I do see a comment in the chat. You won't see me personally. You're going to see my screen. So hopefully you can see the Scott Leroy website here. My video is not on, just that way we can focus on the content and what we're going to be going over today. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the Scott Leroy website. That's where I'm at right now, just pointing out the calendar. We are going to come back to this and how you can access the training calendar. But the first thing I want to do with you guys is take a look at the questionnaire. Now, when you first come to the Scott Leroy website, it is going to prompt you to log in order to access a lot of the content on this website. You'll see I'm already logged in, so it's showing me the log out option here instead. To log into our Scott Leroy website, though, you are just going to need your Market Center number. So if you're not sure what your Market Center number is, you can certainly reach out to your Market Center staff, or you can email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we can go ahead and help you with that information. But your Market Center number is going to allow you to access all of the other information, content on this website. First of all, though, the first thing you're going to do when you join Keller Williams is you're going to fill out your Market Center invite. Now, once you filled out your Market Center invite, you're also going to want to complete a questionnaire. Now, as you can see over here, there are a bunch of options. We'll kind of go over these, but the new questionnaire is going to bring you to the same page for all of these. So we're just going to kind of dive into what each of them is. But when you're filling out the questionnaire, it's all going to bring you to the same page, and you'll decide, am I new? Am I already at Keller Williams? Just kind of trying to refresh my KW technology. Am I transferring from one Keller Williams to another Keller Williams office? Let's say you move states or you've moved cities, and having a different office is just a little more convenient. You may be transferring. If you're in more than one KW office, you would be expanding. So if you're going to be in more than one KW office, you would be considered an expansion agent. There's a couple different terms there. Expansion agent, you may have a team that's going to be in multiple offices, or you yourself may just be in more than one office. But let's take a look at these different questionnaires. So when you're joining, you're going to either be a brand new agent. Now, this doesn't mean you're brand new to real estate. This may just mean that you're new to Keller Williams. You've never been with KW before. There's also the admin. Let's say that you're going to be a admin for a team or something like that, doing transaction coordination, you're doing technology support, whatever you're doing for the team, you may fall under that admin role. If you see me hover away, I'm just letting a few people into the Zoom. If you're a capper, this is going to be an agent that is in a little bit higher production. They've got a few deals under their belt. They would be considered a capper. You have expansion, which we kind of went over. Expansion, you're going to be in more than one Keller Williams office. If you're doing a hidden setup, and again, all of these questions are going to be on that same questionnaire, so that's kind of why we're just covering them. So hidden agent setup is you're with another brokerage maybe, and you haven't fully transitioned to KW yet, but you want to get your systems and your technology set up and going, just to make that transition a little bit smoother. Hidden setup would be a great one for you. Maybe you're finishing out a couple of deals and then you're moving your license over. This would allow us to hide your profiles, make sure you're not seen on any public websites or anything like that until you fully transition to Keller Williams. If you're going to be joining the Market Center leadership team, you would be considered Market Center staff. That would be a great one for you to complete. If you're returning to KW, say you're with KW and you left for any length of time, you would be returning. If you're joining a team, this just means you'll have an extra profile. You may have some team information that needs to be added to your profiles, things like that. You would fill out your team questionnaire. If again, you're just looking to refresh your technology, make sure that you have everything offered to a brand new agent joining today, you can do that one. And then again, if you're transferring from one Keller Williams to another. I see a quick question, so let's just take a quick look at that. Uh, I don't know if we have one specifically on creating a newsletter within Canva, since Canva is a third party, but we do have some videos on creating newsletters within Command itself, and sending those out. Um, I'll come back to this and maybe highlight a few videos or something that you can use at the end once we've covered everything. Um, Now next, once you've completed your questionnaire, you should be receiving an email that looks very similar to this here. It'll say Keller Cloud setup is complete. It should have your name. It will also have your Market Center number. So again, if you're not sure what that Market Center number is, it will usually be in the subject of this email. If we come down just a little bit, you'll see there's a quick little video or GIF, whatever you want to call it. If we come down just a little bit more, you'll see that we have welcome aboard to Keller Williams. Please click here to access all of your new information. It also tells you your Market Center number again. You will be using that a lot when you're accessing anything we've sent you or our website, just to make sure we know what office you're associated with. I was going to say, we're excited to have set up all of your KW technology. We can't wait to help you further along as your KW agent. Feel free to reach out to us at any time. Once again, welcome aboard. You should also find some attachments at the bottom of your email. Now, one of those is going to be a QR code for your KW agent website. One of them is going to be for your KW consumer app, your branded app. And the other one's going to be a just joined kind of graphic for you to use and share however you'd like. Now, these two QR codes, you can use those on different types of marketing. You can share them, people can scan them. And when they scan them, they're going to be redirected to either your website or your branded consumer app. That will allow you to see when they've signed up and registered an account. It will allow you to see different interactions that they're having on the website or the app, so that you can stay in touch with what's going on with them. If they're looking at specific properties and liking them, things like that, it will notify you of those things through command, to allow you to have great conversations with them. Also to let you know, hey, you may want to reach out to this person. They're looking at specific properties. So definitely a good thing to have those QR codes handy. If we come back up, we're going to go ahead and click on this. Please click here for your information. And when we click on that, it's going to bring us to a new screen. And this is where we're going to enter that Market Center number again. So I'm going to enter 123 and submit. And then we're brought into where we can access all of our logins. So as you can see, we get a lot of questions on this top one, so I'm just going to cover this briefly. If you've gotten your completed setup already and you're trying to figure out your KWU name or the 16-digit code, these are internal for our use only. So you won't need those to unlock or access any of your information in this email. You'll simply just want to scroll down. You'll see a video. This video is going to go over a lot of the information we're going over today. Come down a little bit further. Your KW systems, including your internet command, are now up and running. Here are some of your usernames and passwords to help you. We do strongly recommend that you keep the usernames and password for 90 days. In this email, it just helps us if there's anything that you've got going on that we need to help troubleshoot or something that's not working properly. The SLM website, it's going to give you your Market Center number again, which is again that SLM password. It's going to allow you to click here to learn how to use our website and to access that. You'll have notes from your onboarding team. Now this one again, super important. You'll want to pay attention if there was anything we were unable to set up, if we were running into an error or something like that during your setup, we're going to notate that here for you. We're also going to let you know, hey, if you didn't submit your biography or your picture, go ahead and reply to this email and we can get those updated on your accounts. So that's a great way for us to go in and just refresh everything for you, make sure those are up to date. Moving along, you have your Keller Williams logins. Now that's going to be your KW username and your KW password. The username is not going to be case sensitive when you're logging in, but that password is. So capitals are important where they belong, special characters, things like that. They did just do a massive reset on those passwords today. So if you're running into any issues, you can certainly reach out to our support. But their requirements just changed for their passwords. They do require them to be a certain length and to be not a password you've previously used. So if you have any trouble with that, let us know. But these logins are going to let you into KW Command, your Market Center intranet, so the mykw.kw.com website, your Command app, KW Connect, Keller Home Loans, etc. So there's some hyperlinks here that you can click and check out. Now over to the right, we have your Google Suite or Google Workspace. This is going to be your KW email and everything that's included with that. So it is the same as a Gmail. You can log in through the Gmail platform or Gmail app. You can add multiple accounts so you don't have to log out of your other email, but you'll log in using those. If you've requested for forwarding to be set up, that'll be notated here. You can click here for verification methods, etc. There's going to be some other links and resources there. Now moving down, you're going to notice that we have the KW Command website. Now this is your branded website specific to you. Again, that's what that QR code was for on the other email. That will allow people to search for properties. It will allow you to share blogs and other information to get out to them. You also have your kw.com agent profile. This is primarily an internal profile, but it also allows you to be seen on the kw.com website. So we'll just go there really quickly. That's what shows up when you do find an agent and you're searching for a specific agent. That will be your profile link for that. Your command email, this is going to be your email that's used for command and where those replies to and all of those notifications will come to when they do come through. You have your KW Consumer app link. Again, this is going to be your branded link. It should have numbers at the end that are different than the one you see here, and that will have you set as the agent when that link is used. Keep in mind, when you download the KW Consumer app, you won't have a login. You're going to want to create one just like a consumer or client would. You won't have one already created. There is no agent side to that app. It's just basically connected to your command and your website. You have your Keller Home Loans information and Keller Covered, Twilio. This one we don't generally set up. So if you see this on there, you may want to take a look and see about setting that up. It is a paid for service, but it allows you to send text messages using command, whether you're sending them one-off or through a smart plan to do easy set it and forget it follow-up. Now moving down, you're going to see that we have DocuSign. This is how you send and receive documents for signatures and to be completed for your transactions. Most offices are going to use DocuSign, but some do use dotloop. So you may see dotloop as well or in place of DocuSign. If we set up your DocuSign, you will have a security question in the event you ever need to reset that. Yours should be specific to you, so this one won't work. And it won't work for this one either because this is all made up info. You'll have Homekeeper logins over here and some information on how to use that and what to do. And then down below, you'll have some third-party platforms. So we have Calendly on this one. We're no longer setting up Calendly. In place of Calendly, you'll see TidyCal. It's basically the exact same thing. It just has a lot more options for the free accounts. So we're setting up TidyCal instead. You'll see that you have a Blink. Your Blink is your digital business card. This allows you to share your contact information as well as your app, your link, your photo. All of that good stuff can be shared on here. You should have a Zoom account. This just allows you to join meetings like this. And then there's a new one that's not on this setup that you should have as well, which will be Canva. Now, if you see one that doesn't have these set up and it says we were unable to set these up, most likely we didn't have your KW email password. We do have to have access to those emails in order to set up those accounts because they send time-sensitive codes. So if you didn't have those set up and you'd like to, you can always reply to your email and we can take a look at helping you with that. Now moving down below, you have your helpful resources. These are just other training sites and other resources you can find to learn more information. Next steps. These are going to be great ways that we can help you beyond onboarding. So as you can see, one of them is sending over your database. If you have contacts in your phone or another CRM, you can send those over to us and we're happy to get them reformatted and imported into your command account so that you can start communicating with them and hopefully stirring up some business. We have some information on announcing your move to Keller Williams. So letting people know that you're an agent or an agent with KW now. There's a little tutorial here on how to do that. If you want to check out our 30-day jumpstart challenges, which we'll take a look at too on our website. If you want to learn some about your biography, so tips and tricks on setting up a great biography, you can click there. You can also check out our other training videos and our tip videos by going to SLM training. And then again, some more information, support phone numbers for you to access and use. And I don't see any questions, so we're going to keep going. Now, after your setup is complete, that's not the end of our job. We're still here to help you with anything you have going on, whether it's a troubleshooting ticket or a support issue, whatever you got, or if you just have questions, need training, you can reach out to our support email. I will drop that in the chat really quick, support@scottleroymarketing.com. We're here for whatever you've got going on. If it's just simple questions or if you're looking for resources, you can always email us. But we're going to take a look at some other ways we can help you that are right here on our website. So the first thing we're going to do is go to Agent Resources. And we've already looked at the questionnaire. So the next thing we want to take a look at is the new KW agent sites. Now we are saying new KW sites because if you've been here for a few months or years, they've recently done a major update to the KW websites. And they've actually upgraded everyone to them now. So you may be seeing some old information on here as like what to do before you launch your new site. But you can keep coming down and we'll have information on things we can help you with on your KW site. Or if you're looking to just do it yourself, you can come here for training. So adding testimonials to your website or updating your background photos, creating open house sign-in sheets, other KW articles. So this is going to have all kinds of information on your KW websites and how to use them and edit them. Now, next is going to be live webinars. This is going to bring you directly onto this Zoom link that you're on for class, allow you to join any class going on. They're usually the same time every day, unless we don't have class, which is just a few holidays here and there. And then you can also view our training. So the first one is the training calendar, which if you were here at the very beginning of class, I was kind of hanging out on. This allows you to view all of or join our live class again. So same as what you're on now. You can access all of our recorded trainings. If I click on that link, it will bring me over to view all of those different types of training classes, and I can pick what I'm looking for. Wanting to grow my business, let SLM show you the way. You choose, we teach. Now, there is also the option to help us pick a class. If you're looking for something specific, we have every other Friday where you can vote on the topic that we're going to be teaching on. So you can check those out and vote on it. Again, it's usually every other Friday. Now on the calendar here, I like to show how you can quick and easily add this to your own Gmail calendar. So down at the bottom, this add to Google Calendar, if we go ahead and click that really quickly, it will bring us into our Gmail where we can quickly add those classes and view them. Again, all the same here, it will give you the description, the link, everything like that. So you can quickly add those and jump on those classes whenever you'd like. Now down below, you'll notice that we have some PDF downloads of the different time zones. So you can view all of the classes coming up, what time they are, what day they are, etc. So if you're a printout person and you want to have that in your office or at your desk, you can certainly print that out and have that handy. Coming down, you'll also notice we have an overview of classes. Some of these are a little bit outdated and we do need to get them updated, but a lot of them are still relevant to our classes. Maybe just the name has changed ever so slightly. Moving back to training, we also have some SLM challenges. So if we take a look at that, you'll see we have some getting started challenges. So SLM getting started, we have a command challenge, Jumpstart with SLM, DocuSign, Teams. If you're on a team, you can use that one. These will just allow you to access those different challenges and just keep learning and broadening your information to where you are able to do anything within Command or the KW platform. We also have some Keller Cloud cheat sheets. Those cheat sheets are going to give you information on all of these different topics. So if you're trying to learn more about landing pages or DocuSign, you can come here and check these out. They'll give you quick little cheat sheets on that information. Now, next is digital marketing tips. So this is going to give you some videos and training on a lot of those different topics. And then our last one is the Tech 101. So again, a video takes you over to the YouTube channel to learn more about that. Now, beyond the training tab, you have recorded classes. This is where you can find all of those classes. It'll break it down based on the topic. You can also just go to YouTube and go to the Scott Leroy website or the Scott Leroy Marketing. I recommend subscribing to this channel. The reason I recommend subscribing is we're doing tip videos almost daily. And those tip videos are usually covering brand new updates or features that Command has just rolled out, or updates to old features. Also, we do tip videos on like questions we're frequently asked. So if there's something that agents are asking a lot about, we'll create tip videos on that specifically, just to kind of help with some of those growing pains when you're trying to learn to do something. So you can definitely come here, check those out. You'll also find all of our daily classes. So this class will be recorded and uploaded within 24 hours of the class being held. So that will be all of those classes here and tip videos, things like that. You can access all of those here. They're just broken down by playlist when you're viewing them here. And then if you click on some of them that have a drop down, it's going to have even more of a breakdown of those. Now, the next topic we're going to cover is the agent support section. Now, this one we're going to be on for a little bit. This is my favorite part of our website because it gives you all of the things that we can help you with directly. So if we come and take a look, these are our top rated items. So if you're looking to create a new bio, you can come here, click on that. You can fill out this quick little form and we can help. So either you already have a bio, or if you're looking for us to create one for you, you can even do that. You can put in some keywords, some things you'd like to highlight, and we can incorporate those into your bio. So if this is something that interests you, you can come over to our website, fill out that form, and we will get started. Now, if we go back to agent support, other things we can help with, of course, we've talked about importing databases. You can come here and do that here. Updating contact information for smart plans, monthly newsletters. So we're putting out a monthly newsletter with information specific to each month. October had some information on, prepping for the winter and things like that. Every month you can come here, fill this out, and we can set up all of your clients on the smart plan. Now, if we open this and take a look, it'll have you fill out some basic information, but then you can also decide, do you want your contacts to be put on this smart plan, or do you want to do it yourself? Are you wanting to set them up? Do you want all contacts to be set up on the smart plan? Or do you only want specific people that have a specific tag in Command to be set up on that? You can come here, fill this out. Like I said, we'll add the smart plan to your Command account. And if you want us to send it, or if you don't, you can check whichever one applies to you. But we can go ahead and get that added. Now, again, there's a new one every month. You will want to fill this out every month to get the new one. Currently, it's a new smart plan every month, so there's no do it one month and it'll automatically do it the next month. Now, free marketing templates. We're going to come back to this at the end because this is another brand new one that's one of my favorites, but we'll come back. We also have, if you need help with API Nation, if you need help with importing top producer, if you're looking for a spring cleaning smart plan or smart plan setup, some other basics. If you need help with command setup, if you need help with DocuSign, open houses, exporting contacts from command, if you need help with updating headshots or resetting passwords, we can help with all of those things. Also, if you're looking to have a QR code created, let's say that you set up an open house sign-in sheet and you want to add a QR code to your flyer that you're handing out at your open house, where they are automatically plugged into your command. You can create a QR code for that and they'll be plugged into your command once they fill that out. Again, biography, MailChimp setup. If you need help with .loop to command, we can help with that. And then there's some looking to rebrand. So if you were on a team and you're leaving a team, you can certainly come here and fill that out. We can help with updating your profiles, really getting all of that information updated to make sure your team information has been removed. If you need help with Market Center logos, if you've changed Market Centers or you just don't know where to find yours, we can help with that. If you joined a team and you need to add team information, we can help there as well. Updating social medias, KW email setups. If you need help with updating your website, subdomain, or phone numbers, office addresses, etc., we can help with all of those updates. If you're wanting to add your KW calendar, so the Market Center Internet calendar, if you're wanting to have that added to your Gmail so that it's easily accessible, we can help with that. If you're looking to change your email address for KW, you can do that by requesting an email alias, forwarding email, KW email through Gmail, all those things, we will go in and do them for you. So it's a great way for, like I said, us to help even beyond your onboarding. Now, next is going to be website support. So this is how we can help enhance your KW website. The first one is going to be adding all of the additional pages that we have available. So if we click on that really quick, you'll come fill out your information. We're going to go in and add all of the pages that we are able to add. Now you'll see a lot of those pages when we come back. There'll be download my app page, what's my home worth, let's see, mortgage calculators, local school searches, all of those will generally add to your website. There's a few that we don't during that. Some that need a little more information, but that we can still help with. So if you have testimonials you would like us to add, if you have them on a previous website or a different platform, you can send those over and we can get them added. If you have a custom domain and you would like that custom domain to be forwarded to your KW website, you can do that by filling out this form. If you have featured listings that you'd like to highlight on your website, we can help set those up. If you need some Google Analytics help getting that set up and connected, there's some blogs, Homekeeper, as well as Keeping Current Matters. If you want some Keller Mortgage listing landing pages, again, local school search, a mortgage calculator, we can add those either on their own or in those add all pages. And I didn't mean to click on that, so I apologize. If you're looking for an open house sign-in sheet that we were kind of talking about, so these are going to be based on the house itself. They do pull the listing details and all of the information. So there's not a way to create a standalone one that can be used for all open houses, but we can create one for each of your open houses. If you need help with adding preferred vendors to your website or creating a website slideshow, also testimonial forms. And then if you're in an office or a market center that has the new construction, the NEO, we can help with getting those set up. Now, with the NEO subscriptions, you do have to have the subscription and already have the account set up for us to incorporate that. But if you're in an area that offers that, you should already have that information and know kind of how to get started with that. Yes, I believe that Keeping Current Matters still has the same pricing with KW. Now the next section is build your business. So these are those third-party platforms. Let's say you were onboarded with KW before these were being offered and you don't want all of them to be set up. You just want to have a digital business card set up. You can come here, fill this out, and we can get that set up for you. Again, those are great because they incorporate a photo. The Command app doesn't include a photo. It doesn't allow for any customization. So this is a great alternative to using that. Down below, if you're in an office that has specific client compliance updates, you can come here and we can help with those as well. So Arizona compliance, DRE updating, Louisiana, New York State, TREC, all of those, we have most of that information already on file since we work with those offices and we're aware of those compliance, so we can help with those. Now, lastly on this one is the leadership support. So this is if you're a member of leadership and you're looking for some additional resources, support with things like that, you can check those out as well. Now, if we come all the way to the back, I do want to come back to this free marketing templates, and we are going to, so just bear with me, we're going to come back to that. Next is again the leadership support. So if you are on the Market Center leadership and you're joining us today, just know that you have all of these options over here. We're not going to cover those just because most of you guys are probably agents and not Market Center staff, but just know that all of these are available and here for you to utilize. Now, the next thing we want to take a look at, though, before we come to the templates on here, the marketing templates, we want to take a look at the templates here and the free templates. So we're going to click on that. Now, this allows you to come in and view the templates that we've already created, and maybe you just want to make a few edits and make it your own. So this allows you to come in here. You'll see there's leadership on the left and agent on the right. You have listing social posts, listing flyers. If we open these, I'm going to open them in some new tabs so we can take a closer look. We have listing postcards. We also have email signatures. Now, these are going to require a Canva account. It doesn't have to be a pro account. It can simply be a free one. Close that. But this will allow you to view those various templates, and you can start creating them and making them your own. So you've got some coming soon, just listed, open house. If you were to click on one of those, it should bring you to view those a little bit closer. You can see that there are a ton of different templates. We'll just click through these. And then if we say use template for a new design, you'll see it's by Canva. When we click on that, we're going to be brought into all of those templates. So as you can see, I still have the ability to access all of the ones that I was clicking through on that last page. But this allows me to go ahead and start editing these, plugging in my logo and my information, my property photos, all of that good stuff to where you can simply just use this on social media, download and upload. But you, of course, want to make sure that all of this is updated with the information that's needed before you share those. Once you've edited one, you can do share, you can do download. This is where you select the type of file you'd like. So you can do JPEG, PNG. It will also allow you to select, sorry, I'm just moving my chat box here. It will also allow you to select the page you're wanting to download. So we don't want to download all 20 of these. We just want to download the one that we edited. So I could go ahead and uncheck this. Do current page that I'm on, it will select that, or it can just manually, and then it can download that and, like I said, use it on my social media. Now we also have the just listed flyers or listing flyers, so you can view all of those. They're going to be the exact same as this Canva. They're going to open those templates. But again, it has coming soon, just listed, open house, sold, under contract. You can find all of those flyers and create them. You also have postcards. So you see that these have two different pages when you're viewing them. They'll allow you to select whichever one you want. You can then upload this into Command, send it as a direct mailer, targeting that specific neighborhood or any neighborhood that you're interested in marketing to. And you can create a postcard to send out. Now we also have the email signatures templates. So if you're newly onboarded, usually we're creating one for you. However, if you would like to customize one a little bit more and make it your own, you can come here and check out all of these different email signatures. Again, use template for a new design. It's going to bring you into all of those email signatures, and I can customize it for myself. And then add it to my email and use it. Now, when you're using these, make sure you are checking with your market center to make sure you are following any compliance that you have locally. If logos have to be a certain size or logos can't be bigger than names, things like that, your market center would be best to give you guidance on that. So you will want to check with them just to make sure that you are within compliance and not at risk of being fined of anything. Now we're going to come back to the SLM site. Now, the last thing I want to show you on the SLM site is going to be those other templates. So Agent Concierge right here is going to take you to the same place that that free marketing templates on here would bring you. So free marketing templates. You can also access that in one other place by going to real estate marketing and clicking Agent Concierge. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Now, this is one of our brand new services. Again, I really like to highlight this because I think it's a great service. This is marketing that we create for you. So we'll go in, do the hard work of creating it and customizing it, and then we'll send it over to you so you can add it to social media. You can mail it out, print it out, whatever you want to do. So in order to create those, you just come down a little bit. You'll see this button right here where it says Start. If we click on that, it's going to allow us to start filling out and requesting this information. So is this your first time requesting marketing, or have you already submitted in the past? I'm going to go ahead and go do yes, first time. It's going to have you put in your Market Center number. Am I requesting this for myself or someone else? So we do this because if you're an admin on a team, maybe you're asking for it for uh, your rainmaker or a buyer's agent on the team. Or let's say that you're holding the listing, or it's your listing, but someone else is doing an open house and you want to help create some marketing for them. You could also do the someone else there. I'm going to do myself though, and it's going to bring me to the next tab. We are going to put in our name. Next. And then it's going to ask, which type of designs do you want to see? Do you want to see the most popular that everyone else is picking, or do you want to see all available designs? I'm going to go ahead and do all for today. And then what type of design are you wanting to create? Are you looking for social posts, postcards, flyers, or are you looking for all three? You can go ahead and hit all of the above or pick the one that fits for you. And then it's going to bring you into those different designs. So here we can see that we're viewing all of the social posts. So what type of design are we looking for? Are we looking for just listed, open house, luxury, whatever? You can find all of those here and pick the one that you like the most. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab one. We're going to go with this open house one here and hit next. Now from there, it's bringing us into all of the available flyers that we can select from. So again, just sold, closed, etc. We can find the one that we like and go ahead and click that. Go ahead and do next. And then we're brought into the postcards. So again, we can check out those postcards, find the one that we like, select it, and hit next. This is where we can then add the property address that we're looking to highlight. We can also pick the listing status. So is this for sale, just sold? So even if I liked one of those just sold, I can still pick a different listing status. Oops. And of course, it doesn't let you move forward unless you click it, but I'm clicking these. It won't let you submit if you don't have everything. We can also enter our business email address, our phone number. We can then add our headshot or whatever headshot you're looking at. And then lastly, this is if you have a personal logo you'd like to use or something like that, you can include that here as well. And then we will process that request, email you over the created marketing for you, and you can start utilizing those. So again, you can add them to command and do social posts. You can add them to email campaigns and send out mass emails. You create those direct mailers and send out postcards, whatever you'd like to do with any of that. You can even just upload it directly to your Facebook or Instagram to highlight those properties. But this is great. Do it for you marketing. Now, lastly, before we take questions, I just like to go over the basics of command. So again, if you're having trouble logging into command today, please reach out to us. They did reset passwords on a mass scale. So passwords, if they weren't meeting requirements, they were reset. So if you're having trouble, don't worry, you were not hacked. It was just resets that were happening from KWRI. But once you're logged into command, I just like to highlight a couple of the profiles that are super important. There's about 3 profiles. So the first one is, oops, and I just got to move some chat boxes, so bear with me one second. The first one is going to be your referrals profile. So this is the one for other KW agents to find you, connect with you, send and receive referrals to you so that you can earn that 25% commission. And give me one second here. I'll mute you guys for just one second. I'm just going to grab some. So sorry about that, guys. The next thing I want to show you guys is the My Profile. So the My Profile is going to be primarily your internal profile. This profile is going to be what turns on that kw.com profile that we were looking at the beginning. It's also going to be where your market center, you're going to want to make sure that your market center updates your real estate license number, which you'll see right here. You'll also want to make sure they add your MLS ID. If you don't see the MLS listings here, they need to go in and update that. But these items here, the license number and your MLS ID, are going to allow a couple of things to happen. One, your KW Command branded app, it's not going to work if your license is not here because it doesn't give the branded apps to admin or staff. So you want to make sure that's included. Your MLS number, that is going to trigger your listings to sync to Command. So these are important things that we can't update on our end, and your Market Center staff will want to update through Command MC. Other than that, you'll see that we have all of your KW information here. This is where you can update your recovery emails, reset passwords, all of that good stuff. If you have banking information that needs updated, all of that can be accessed in the internal My Profile. Now, if we go back, the last one and the most important, in my opinion, is the marketing profile. Now, to access that one is under your settings. And then if we go to connect settings and marketing profile, this is going to be the profile that feeds all of the information over to your branded app, to your consumer website, all of that good stuff. And even to some of the different marketing we create in Command. For example, email campaigns and direct mailers, it's going to pull a lot of this information to those. So you want to make sure your photo is included. It is recommended to be 360 by 360. Then make sure your head's not chopped off, you're not zoomed in or blurry, all of that good stuff. Team logo. This one's important to include even if you don't have a team logo, if you've branded yourself as an individual agent, or you can also include your KW generic logo here. So not your Market Center specific, but just a generic KW. The reason we recommend having something in this team logo place is in a lot of cases in certain marketing and Command, it's going to pull this logo whether you have one or not. And in some cases, it will appear as like a broken image. So super important to have something there. Moving down, you want to make sure your name. This one's not required, but very important to have in your marketing profile. You can update this yourself. This does pull again to some marketing, so you want to make sure it's included, or you may see an error at some point. If you're on a team or not, you can include that team information. If you have a professional title you'd like to use or slogan, if you've earned specific credentials, you can add those here. If you have military affiliations, you can add those here. This is where that bio comes into play. Now, the reason we say you can reach out to us to update this information, this bio actually exists on a couple of different profiles, and updating it in one place is not going to update it on all. So if you ever need to update any of your generic information, phone numbers, emails, bios, etc., reach out to us. We are super happy to go in and update those on all of the profiles that are available. Moving down, we have some phone numbers, your email again, and your website. Make sure this is the full URL when you're entering that, because otherwise it may not be clickable when you're accessing that on your website or things. Your Market Center specific information, so their specific logo as well as their Market Center info over here on the right. And then if you are in those offices that have specific compliance, you can add those here, footers, legal links. So if you need links to specific documents, if you have images that are required to be added, and then down below, you can include your social media links. Now, I like to mention here, these need to be the full URL. Definitely visit the public facing profile when you're grabbing those so that somebody's not required to log in, that they don't have logins for. So you want to use the public facing links for those. And then lastly, Google Analytics. And again, if you don't have this and you need help setting it up, that is something you can access on our agent support link, and we can set that up for you. Anything that you don't see on here that you need help with or have questions, if we're able to do, definitely reach out to us. We do a lot that's not necessarily on our website, but we are here to be your support, not just at onboarding, but throughout your entire KW career. So definitely reach out to us if there is anything at all that we can help with, whether that's training or troubleshooting. That is our class for today. I know we have 15 minutes, so that is a perfect amount of time for us to get through some questions if you have them. If you don't have any questions, Thank you so much for joining today. I hope this class was helpful and you found a way that we can help you with something beyond onboarding. And definitely check out our YouTube channel. We will have this video uploaded later on so you can check it out, as well as, like I said, all those tip videos that you can check out and learn from. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording so we can get through some questions that you might have.